Hello all, welcome to Friday night stream here on the doubleheader of TCR and MX5, this time just to prevent some issues between races. I have created two separate scheduled streams, so that is why there's a part 1 and part 2. In getting into this TCR, I have not raced yet this week. This is my first race, in this car at this track. I did a whopping 3 laps of practice before getting into this race. So it's just going to be one of those trial by fires type of nights. What else in terms of racing? It's just me, myself, and I. All other HiHi members are occupied, it seems, and that's okay. Let's try not to crash. We're gonna try and get some space here, but not much I can do with a piggy in the middle situation. And no, I have not watched Cavalli's track guide. I tend to only watch those if there's something I'm particularly struggling with, or the section I'm not 100% confident in terms of what gearing I'm doing. And for this one too, I just didn't have the time to watch before jumping into the race. But having raced the MX5s here all week, you know the track, you know what should be possible. It's just adjusting to the car.
Good afternoon, Mr. Woodward.
Hello, Mr. Ogonowski. How are you?
I saw you racing front-wheel drive touring cars, and I realized that is my domain, so I'd come watch.
Yes, some TCR action.
On pole right now by half a second. That's good.
Yeah, I've done a hot 3 laps of practice. But nice thing is having raced it all week in MX5s.
That's cool. You got two screens set up?
Yeah, it's a feature I found purely by accident. I was trying to figure something else out, and came across a YouTube video explaining how to do this. Alright, I'm gonna bail out of this lap.
It's a function of AC, I guess?
CSP.
I kind of figured.
Yeah.
Those guys are crazy. Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah, like, I could have more. It enables a camera selection, and then OBS I could have loads of camera angles, but each one is going to take a performance hit on me. And honestly, how many more angles do you need, right?
Yep.
Almost looks like I know what I'm doing.
Yep. That's a cool feature. I've got you on, and I've got the UFL game on in the background.
UFL game?
Yeah, the spring football league that Fox always advertises. I love my amateur football stuff. It's fun.
Everybody's got their thing. I'm waiting for Sunday for Sens and Leafs. Battle of Ontario.
Do you guys make the playoffs?
Yep. Yep. First time since 2017.
Wow.
Yeah. And then first time Battle of Ontario in the playoffs since 2004. Because after that, Toronto went like over a decade of not making the playoffs. And then when there were years that both teams made the playoffs, Toronto never made it out of the first round.
Yeah. So are you an Ottawa guy? Like, I mean, I know you're born in BC, so I figured you'd be cheering for the Canucks still.
I will cheer for the Canucks, obviously, because they're the team I grew up watching. But I honestly didn't get much into hockey till after moving here. So, and the fact that...
And then Ottawa ended up being pretty good, didn't they? Like they made... It was the Anaheim-Ottawa series, wasn't it?
Yeah, for the final, that was 2007. Basically from 2003 or 2002 until 2007, like they kept progressing through the playoffs, getting a little bit further.
Yeah, they had Spezza and then they had Heatley too.
Yeah, Spezza, Heatley, Alfie, the pizza line. Should be a good series.
Yeah, I followed Edmonton last year. I was I'm not a huge Oilers fan. Like I feel like it kind of puts our city in a tough spot. But when they were on their run last year, I went to the Winter Classic with the girl I was seeing at the time.
Right.
And then, we were thinking about going to the Cup final, but logistics. Actually, no. It wasn't thinking about going to the Cup final, is that I had a couple of close friends in New York that I've known for like 10, 15 years.
Right.
And if it was an Oilers-Rangers final, we were going to go to Game 7, regardless of cost.
That would have been cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, when...
And then
when the Sens were on their playoff run in 07, my father-in-law was season ticket holders. So I got to go to all of the playoff games, including the Stanley Cup final. So that was
fun.
Pretty damn exciting.
And you would have been young at the time too, like early 20s?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, good times.
There's people that still talk here about our 06 Cup run. So, like, yeah, the one against Florida was, like, exciting and all that.
Yeah.
To get David Draisaitl. But, like, the improbability of us just stringing together a bunch of free agents at the trade deadline and going on this improbable 8th seed run.
Right.
With like, a journeyman goalie and, like, random people. Like, we had Chris Pronger after his time with the Blues. We had Mike Pekka after he was a franchise player in Buffalo, I think it was.
Right.
We just had random people.
Just a bunch of pieces.
Yeah, it was just puzzle pieces, and the improbability of being an 8th Western seed and starting to just beat people and claw our way back to Game 7s. And I think we did it in multiple series too. It was wild.
Well, 05, 06, and 07 was the string of the Flames, Oilers, and Ottawa, all making the finals.
Right. Along with the lockout too.
Yeah.
Because that was the bigger deal. Like, we had no hockey for a whole season.
Yeah.
We had to cheer for like the Edmonton Roadrunners or something like that. I think we had an AHL team for a period of time just to like supplement it.
Right.
And then when hockey came back, it was like, yeah, our team was not very good. Trade deadline had got all these pieces, and we're like, wait.
Yeah, it's when the Sens went on their last run in 2017. I was on my own for buying tickets then, but made it to a few of the games. And had seats like right behind the away net for I think it was game 6 against the Rangers.
Yep.
When Turris netted the overtime winner, and it's just like time stood still just watching that puck slowly trickle across the line.
Season tickets, as you can imagine, here are a little egregious.
Yeah, they're going to be quite insane here with Toronto.
Oh, yeah.
And the big sticking point is trying to keep the tickets out of Toronto fans' hands. Oh. Oh, I didn't realize quality was over. I was just...
Hey, you put down a good time. And look at that, we got you talking about hockey, you're a 10th off pole.
There we go, there we go.
Good.
It's gonna crank you up a little bit. All right. Yeah. Let's see here. Yeah, 1/10 off pole. It's good. It looks fairly tight. First 4 of us. What's
You
the
can
nap
open
set?
setups on those cars, right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, the LFM used to run a few series as fixed setups.
Yeah.
But I mean, even back on SRS days, right? Like, you would get. Yeah, that should be good.
If the setup adjustments make sense, and this is what I've talked about at work, I have to be careful about my words here, but if the setup adjustments make sense and are intuitive, and there's nothing broken on the car, open setups are viable.
Yes.
It's when it turns into, I found something because I sat at home all day.
Right.
That's when it stops being fun.
Yeah.
But like every series we did on SRS back in the day, even before I met you guys, it was always just kind of like, oh, car needs more camber, car's sway bars could be adjusted, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. It's when we would develop setups, like we were first trying to just neutralize a car and then be like, let's dial it in for personal preference kind of thing. Is like, I still don't know about min max things for AC, what works, what always works, or you should try first and see if it doesn't work.
AC I've generally found is okay.
Yeah.
A lot of it is just concepts. Like the car should always be low. It shouldn't be overly bound, so you shouldn't have stiff springs and a stiff sway bar. And you should never be scrubbing speed in the corners with understeer or oversteer. Like there's just a lot of basic principles, and then it's all about how do I put this? It's all about applying concepts to the setup screen and not just magic numbers. And I think that's what, like, when we talk about stuff like AI race engineers,
Yeah.
that's why they don't always work, because people are looking for a magic number. Like, if you put 1,200-pound front springs in this car, you will go, a couple tenths faster.
Right.
That's not really how setups work. It's not like a magic potion that gives you free speed. It's like calisthenics almost, or like stretching before playing a sport. Like, there's concepts behind why you're doing certain things that make you faster. It's not magic potion applied to car.
Right. Because people think like, oh, I need to set up and go fast. Yes, a setup will help, but it only goes so far. All right. Probably gonna have to focus here the first few laps. Because these are guys I'm not familiar with racing.
A 30-minute race, I think you got something for this guy. Based on qualifying speed, you're fine.
And crew chief is why the live streams are not made for kids. Mr. Shay Stanley on in the house in live chat.
I'm not spoiling anything about my game, but obviously a racing sim should have pin-to-car radio, even just for like basic things. And I have devised the script for it, and I must say, what we have right now, I'm very happy with.
Promising to hear.
Because I, as a driver, good save. I, as a driver, know what I want to hear and what I don't want to hear, and just what radio chatter sounds like, because I've had in-car radio before.
Right.
So, like, I notice as I'm driving, and, like, our audio clips play, it's just promising the level of chattiness and the info it conveys. That's good. You got no pressure from behind, by the way.
Good.
Other than this guy.
Eh.
Yeah, the top three you checked out.
It's the trying not to rely on how I take corners and braking points in MX-5 because I know it's not going to work, but I haven't figured out what works perfectly here yet. He fucked up. There we go. So what's going on? Sorry,
oh, wow.
Shay, kind of difficult to get too chatty. Not as confident in this car versus the MX-5. What was the oh wow about?
Yeah, I just drove off the track.
Yeah, you just missed.
Yeah, and the front locked up the brakes. You can catch them, I think. Long race.
Yeah, lots of time. Whew, it's getting toasty in here. I have my 3D printer going right now. It's putting off some heat. I'm not gonna catch him doing that. Oh, come on. Should have just taken that cut, apparently. I think they're taking that hairpin in first gear, so I should probably try that. Dude, what not to chat on coffee? Appreciate the optimism, Shay. Thank you. I love it when they do the work for me. Alright, let's see what kind of laps I can put in now without getting track cuts. Because I am at my limit. $25.3. Awesome. Here we go. $20 minutes to make up 7 seconds. Oh, that was my 3D printer there, Shay. It finished a job.
It says, what do you call it? Cheese, it ain't yours?
Shit, I can hardly hear you over this cart.
What's up, guys?
Not much, man. You?
Chilling.
Just doing a little live stream action.
On what?
TCR AC.
On what? Service.
Oh, YouTube.
Really? Nice. Let me find your stream. Those brakes are really squeaky.
They are quite squeaky. Rolling Rock. I don't know who that is.
I think you could have done a time delta a little bit there. That's good.
I certainly hope you know who I am, because it says it right on the screen. Ah. No, air fryers suck.
You don't like air fryers?
No, I'm kidding.
I was about to be like, man, like, do you hate fun? What do you got against chicken strips on the go?
Nothing. Then we got one. It's just because I had recommended one to Thai Food, and he's Rolling Rock on YouTube. So, putting pieces together.
Yeah, we need to spread the love and joy and light of air fryers to our friend K Dubber.
Man, if I could, just have her replace my oven. Turn. Okay, you can stop running fast laps anytime. That would be awesome.
Just keep working them down a tenth at a time. You got this.
Whew. No track cut. Thank you. Got too busy reading your comment there, Stan. Or Shay. That I forgot the break. Oops. Yeah, I don't think he's going to be hitting traffic anytime soon. He's just got nothing but clear track ahead of him. What's your favorite saying there, Shay? If you've done it once, you can do it again. Ugh, I'm just falling off pace here. Oh, did he bin it? Where the hell is he going? Get in there, Lewis.
If card. Yeah.
We gotta stop pussyfooting it around that hairpin like I'm driving a rear-wheel drive. Four minutes. Maybe probably 3 more laps.
You know where to go fast. You know where the good times are. Just concentrate, keep your focus up. Attempt at every turn. You got this.
Oh shit. There goes that chance. Just got myself a drive-through. Just have to not fuck up the pit entry and get a 10-second stop and go.
Honestly, these track limits are insane. That was like a normal racing incident. Going just slightly off track.
Yeah. The actual limits themselves isn't too bad, but you need to set the limits somewhere.
Well, I disagree. That was really harsh. My boy Kevin got taken out.
The FIA got me.
Ferrari International Assistance.
Yep.
Got Kevin. Hey, you're still in second though. So,
Yep. Had a big enough gap.
Well, I'm gonna make some oatmeal. You want some oatmeal, Kevin?
Sure.
Sounds good.
You gonna fly it over?
Yeah, I'm gonna email it to you, and it's gonna be an apple oatmeal.
Sweet. Oh shit. I'm just driving like an idiot now, but it's okay. I still have 10 seconds on P3. I think that's the only second time I've ever gotten a drive-through on LFM. All right, gents, thanks for tuning in on this one. I'm going to take a little break, a breather, and I'll be back for the Mazda's MX-5s in just over 10 minutes. So stay tuned for part 2. That will be a separate video. The link is in the description, I believe.